Reservoir Dogs was Quentin Tarantino's first film, and some consider it to be one of his, still to this day, one of his very best. Do I consider it to be one of his very best? Well, okay, it's Quentin Tarantino. He's only done one movie which I have not liked, and that's Death Proof from 2007. But in 1992, when he did Reservoir Dogs, with with a couple of big names and a couple of up and comers, it was evident that this young man was onto something big. Is it perfect? Close, close. The only reason I don't consider this one to be like one of his very best is simply because with Quentin Tarantino, he's done better. Believe it or not. If you look at his next film, Pulp Fiction, and you look at the two Kill Bill movies and Inglourious Bastards, they're just wow films. While Reservoir Dogs it's just really good. So the movie is a ton of fun and very, very well written. Deals with this mob boss and his son, who are Lawrence Tierney and Chris Penn. They recruit a slew of thugs who are Harvey Keitel, Tim Roth, Steve Buscemi, Michael Madsen, Tarantino himself, and Eddie Bunker. The mission is for them to rob a major jewelry store. Thing is, when they actually do rob the place, the police show up just like that. And when they show up, all hell breaks loose, near-death scenes happen, and they figure out that there must have been a cop in their midst the whole time. Must have been an undercover cop. But who is it? So the whole idea of a mole being in the mafia, that's been done before. But with Tarantino, his dialogue, okay, he drops a lot of F-bombs in this film, okay, but that's not ultimately what's so good about this film. It's not the amount of F words that he uses. There's just something crazy about Tarantino's dialogue in really all his films. And doing Reservoir Dogs, you just saw what this young man in his late 20s was capable of. He's seen a lot of movies in his past, and he just has this crazy knack for writing some of the best dialogue you'll ever hear. And the movie's not really violent, but it's pretty gory. And when we find out who the undercover cop is, it's not a major twist. Well, it kind of is a major twist, but it doesn't happen near the end like you would think. And when we do find out who it is, like seeing how everything slithers back into place, it's cool stuff. So Tarantino, in a few of his films, he likes to make things out of order, non-chronological. I did not think that doing it in Reservoir Dogs was needed, but the fact that he did do it in his first film, I was okay with that. I thought to myself, okay, that's fine, cool. The movie could have been told chronologically and it would have been okay, but whatever. The movie not being chronological, that's fine too. Reservoir Dogs has great performances, most notably by Keitel, Roth, and Buscemi, and Michael Madsen. There's that iconic scene when he's playing Stuck in the Middle with You, and he cuts off the ear of the cop. That's pretty cool stuff. Well, it's not cool, but it's memorable. Yeah, I recommend that you all see Reservoir Dogs. Just be prepared for there to be lots of blood and lots of swearing. I'll give Reservoir Dogs 3.5 stars out of 4.